Alrighty, people. I think today it's time to bash a fucking product that is just a piece of shit nowadays. So, that piece of fucking shit product is TNA. Or Impact Wrestling, whatever you want to call it. It's the same fucking thing. It's garbage nowadays. So, it's time to give it what it deserves. A good bashing. Number one is boring. The show is not exciting. There's nothing going on. There's no major stories or anything. There's nothing. There's no big stars to really watch. So, I mean, basically now if I were to watch it, I'd just be watching it just to watch. But there's nothing really to tune in. Number two, no stories. They don't really have any stories going on. Like, what do they got going on? EY turning fucking heel? Who else turned heel? I think Samoa Joe or something like that. I don't know, I didn't watch the last episode or their debut on their new channel because I couldn't fucking find it. I heard it was boring anyways, really nothing exciting. Number three, even the stories that they do have don't make sense. For example, Eric Young turning heel. Please tell me how this makes sense. So this motherfucker's been beefing with MVP and Lashley and Kenny King for like 4 months. And all of a sudden they're friends now? What does that mean? That'd be like me punching a guy in the fucking street for hating him. You know, he stole my car or something. And then I'll be like, well, dude, I'm sorry, let's be friends. Why would I become friends with some guy I can't fucking stand or I would hate in real life or something like that? You know, that makes no fucking sense at all. There's no big stars at all. I mean, Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy. I mean, these guys are not... They're older now. They're not in their primes no more. They could... I guarantee if they went in WWE right now, they could have better matches than what they could have in TNA. TNA might be more hardcore at this point right now, but WWE can have the better matches. They got the money. They got the stadiums. You know, they got the time for it because they got all these fucking 3-hour Raws and the rest of the shows too. They can do something on SmackDown. Or hell, even pay-per-views. The pay-per-views suck. I mean, most of what's going on in the pay-per-views suck. Right now. So, they could perform way better matches. Guarantee it. And then they got the crowd too. They got more crowd. Get the, actual matches, some credit instead of these fucking TNA fans that just watch the show just to watch it. They're not really fans of it. It's a bunch of tourists and just people that are bored and want to go watch some wrestling. So, number 5, low ratings, dude. Straight up, this has been forever since they've had low ratings. But, since they moved, they got a .4 rating. And I could do nothing but fucking laugh when I saw that, dude. I thought it was so funny. I mean, goddamn. Not long ago, they had a .8 rating. That's 80,000 people, I think. I thought that was low. They got half of that. I mean, if they don't get their fucking ratings back, this show is done. I mean, they got kicked off Spike because of their ratings already, and now are cut in half. I understand that they moved and maybe, like, people, gotta find a channel or whatever. Some people don't, not everyone knows where it's at. I don't. I heard it was on Destination America. I couldn't find the motherfucker. I saw a commercial for it and I could not find it. And nothing's going on in TNA, so that's one reason they got shitty ratings. They're always ripping off from WWE. People can see right through that. They're kind of like, what the fuck? If they're going to rip off from WWE, I'll just watch WWE instead of TNA. Not to mention TNA's like, just a fucking... I don't want to say graveyard because I'm not talking about the wrestlers. I'm just talking about the stories, though. They're trying to reinvent these stories from WWE, but, they're changing a little bit, but you can tell what they're doing. Like MVP when he was fucking the Authority type thing, like what wrestling or WWE has right now. That's basically what MVP was. He's like a corporate Kane. That's what MVP is. He was a corporate Kane when he was in charge for that couple months or whatever. So, Yeah, I mean, they suck. That's why they got low ratings. That just sums it up right there. Number 6, the show never really was good at all. I mean, what was really memorable of the show? Like, Sting's matches, maybe? I mean, Sting, he's old. I mean, we saw him one time in WWE so far. He was there for like 5 minutes, gone. At least, I mean, in TNA, he actually wrestled and shit and had some good matches, but can you call them memorable? I mean, not to mention TNA is a fucking little tiny ass show anyways. Really had a whole lot of views. I mean, fuck. When's the last time a show had like 1 million views? Like, I don't even know. Huh. I don't pay attention to ratings too much because I can tell where the fucking product's going. You know, they try to reinvent all these moments from WWE and then to TNA, which fails because it's, first of all, it's already happened. Number 2, come up with your own shit. And number 3, WWE did way better than what you guys can do. And they can now. Number 7, the fans fucking suck. What little actual fans they have, like actual people that like the show itself, not just to watch it, always praise the fuck out of this show. Always like, TNA doesn't have PG. TNA, you know, fucking is more hardcore. That might be true, but these motherfuckers are broke. I do not see these motherfuckers going on for very much longer if they keep the rate of where they're going right now. With this 0.4 rating, that ain't cutting it. They're gonna go bankrupt if they keep this fucking shit up. They gotta do something. They need stories. You know, they gotta do something because this shit is worse than before. I mean, fuck. They just got canceled and they're already doing shitty. You trying to get bankrupt now? I'm surprised it didn't happen before. But no, these fans, you know, say that like they got Jeff Hardy and shit like that. Like, what does WWE have? WWE has way more fucking talent than TNA. I mean, all the motherfuckers in WWE can kick TNA's asses because TNA has a bunch of washed up. Really, the only people that are talented in TNA were once WWE, and now that they're older, you know, you really think they're going to be that good compared to what WWE has right now? Ain't no way. People like Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, TNA has nobody like that. You know, I'm not saying they're the best, but they have more talent than anyone in TNA. The Wolves, you know, they're supposed to be such a great tag team. What the fans always say. These dudes can't talk. You know, they're high flying and shit. But I mean, they don't really wrestle. They're kind of high. They just high flying shit. And the motherfuckers are on steroids. Look how short these guys are. Not Davey Richards or I think it's Eddie Edwards. That motherfucker's like 2 foot tall. And that motherfucker's, I mean, goddamn, looks like John Cena. A short version of John Cena. That motherfucker, you can't tell me he's not on steroids. I mean, goddamn. And the fact that they're beating on the Hardys and fucking Dreamer and all this shit is garbage. Because they're not really that entertaining. They're fun to, when they do high flying shit, yeah, it's alright, but fuck. I mean, they don't have mic skills. And shit like that. How can you be one of the best of all time and not have mic skills? The promos are boring, dude. Number 8, TNA is losing money big time, and they're broke. You know, just because WWE lost like $800 million last year. I mean, TNA, if they even lose $1, they gotta cancel their fucking show because they're so broke they can't afford it. They can't afford to pay their wrestlers at all. They'll never, ever get a big stadium. They'll never have like Staples Stadium or nothing like that. They'll just get these little bitty house shows. Little fucking, like what we have up here in fucking, it's like a little house show type fucking little stadium. Domes up in St. Louis. That's the big stadium. TNA will never get that. They can't afford it. You know, even if they could, they wouldn't have enough fans to fill it. No way. Ain't no fucking way. Number 9, this pissed me off. Bobby Lashley, champion again. Oh, so let me get this right. Motherfucker has been dominating people for a couple months now as champion. Supposedly the greatest champion of TNA, the most dominant of TNA. Number 1, the guy's on steroids. That's the only reason he's champion. Number 2, he's really not that great of a wrestler. He's a better MMA than he is wrestling. Number 3, he barely ever talks on the mic. And when he does, he just fucking blows fucking 12-foot dick. He's very boring. He just never talks. He always had MVP and Kenny King talk for him. When he just sits there with a fucking belt, you know. Oh, steroids and fucking, yeah, I'm a champion. You know, because it was given to me because I'm big and I'm steroids. That's about it. And he's also a Brock Lesnar ripoff. Big time. Brock Lesnar. A black Brock Lesnar is what he is. Tries to be an MMA like him. He jumps on the ring like what Brock Lesnar does. Just his presence, like he, you know, he just, you can tell he tries to be like fucking Brock Lesnar. Even in TNA too, same thing. Now this didn't make sense to me. This is where this pissed me off. The motherfucker, Bobby Roode, everyone's fucking hero, finally wins. But what, like 2 weeks later he loses now? 2 shows later? So what was the point of giving all these people what they wanted since they want Bobby Roode to win, and now Bobby Lashley's champion again? This motherfucker sucks. Their champion fucking sucks. Bobby Roode's not the best, but he's better than Bobby Lashley. At least he actually talks in the mic. Bobby Lashley says like 3 words, and that's it. All he does is spear people and shit. Which his spear sucks. I mean, fuck, that thing sucks. I don't know, that's so annoying though. Number 10, the show's unwatchable. I just can't watch it anymore. I can't find it to be, you know, I even went a week in advance. I couldn't find it on fucking TV. On the channel that I was supposed to be. But I don't care. Because nothing's going on. I've heard reviews from their episode from last week is garbage. Or their last show. Which is why I'm ranting now, because it's got nothing going on. TNA is a fucking piece of waste of fucking trash! And it's always been. Big time. Fucking garbage. The show's gonna go bankrupt if it doesn't do something very fucking quick. So, alright, there's my rant. TNA. WWE is way better. And, you know, I can't ever believe I thought TNA was better at one point. I was wrong. We're all wrong sometimes. Alright, peace out.